Hello, good afternoon, everyone. How's everyone doing? Hope everyone's having a nice day so far. Ooh, 1 sec. Just gonna make a insert post or story. Right. Alright, let's see. So today, this is a Thursday. Let's have a look at the news quickly. What's happening in terms of news tonight? Um, so only one red folder for us to worry about. Just wanna quickly put the yellow folders on. Make sure there's nothing on yellow left. Right, yellow folders, you got, don't have to worry about it. So we have natural gas storage at half 3. We'll see. Anyway, so we got unemployment claims coming up in just 40 minutes with building permits and manufacturing index as well. And then about 2:15 we got industrial production. So really, unemployment claims, that's all we have to worry about. It is a news event, and so far on the day we have not moved that much compared to the previous days how we moved during London Nation. But today we haven't really moved much, so you can expect news to push us today. Like it can drop in some volume, just how yesterday's news brought in volume. There's a chance we can get some volume tonight, in afternoon today. So that would be all for news times. As far as the numbers goes, we got is 219k, so they're expecting fewer numbers than previous. So they're expecting good results. They've been forecasting 212 for a long while. It's been coming close, but last month it just went way up. Okay, so yeah, but this month they're expecting lower number. They're expecting higher here. Yeah. So yeah, this month they're expecting lower number of unemployment claims than the previous one by quite a bit. So anything below 219 is, yeah, there's a good chance market can move. But I guess we'll see what the numbers come out as. They can come over or they can just come near it. Anyway, so let's see what gold has been doing so far then. So we'll move everything on the daily time frame. I wanna go to the one. I wanna leave this line on. I'll show you something how we marked it out yesterday. So you can see how daily, I think this is base of the, so daily ended up closing above these resistances here, above everything compared to before. So you will expect now we should be going up. You will expect price to push up to all-time highs and possibly make new all-time highs before it wants to reject again. but so far we haven't done much, and it is gonna take some volume for us to push 300 pips. You know, to push 300 pips means there will be volume, which is okay. Now, so far we've been on the bearish side of the spectrum, like price has been coming down for a while. If you go under 15, how we made the highs during Asian, then we never managed to break them. Again, we're coming on a downtrend. So yeah, for now, you'll be expecting on with the way the daily close, you will expect it to push up. And this coming down could just be a bottom wick for us to make a steep bottom wick, and then it can easily flip again. So at any point it can flip and start going bullish again, unless we close below this 82 area. Yeah, 82 or maybe a bit lower. There's lots of ranges here to say for sure, and there's not enough data points to figure out which one is more effective. You know, all of these are resistance basically. I would like this one. This particular resistance is nice because there's two taps here. So yeah, there's lots of resistance and supports right here. So, but at least you want to close below this 82 area for us to hopefully start rejecting it. This could basically be a fake out here. So that can work in favor if you do, but it just depends how we end up closing today. And maybe unemployment claims can help with that if the numbers come out lower than expected. And they are lower already than the previous month, so that'd be a lot. That'd be a lot good for gold to push down then. But yeah, for bias wise for the day, would be bullish still. You know, if you go one, even though right now we're bearish, but we close above, you will expect it to fill up and start coming up now. Now, as far as the bottom wick goes, I will expect this as the bottom wick because we got a top wick right here. We got this candle making the top wick and the same candle with the bottom wick here. So there's room for us to come down, make the bottom wick, then flip and close somewhere above, just bullish a little bit. Now on to 4 hour. This is the wrong 4 hour. Let me go to the other one. Now 4 hour again, we've been on the bearish trend at the moment. After a nice bullish trend up from yesterday, we're getting a bit of a retracement here. We don't know if it's a rejection or just a retracement to go up. But right now, yeah, we've been bearish. We made a nice bottom wick, we got small top wick. With 1 hour left on the hour and with new candle in between, 4 hour can close however it wants. We don't really know how it can close now because there is news and there's still an hour left and we're very close to pulling back up, so that means it can still flip. If it wants to, it can definitely flip here. But that'll be all. So in terms of bias, we'll be expecting some nice bullish move later, possibly. So if you find a nice rejection or nice demand zone at the bottom of the range and we get a tap, just like how we did it yesterday, but we didn't get the tap, right? This was our buy position right here, so we missed this buy and it moved nicely, right? So buys will go nicely, but it doesn't mean we can't take sells. You can still take sells to reject off inside the range for it to keep going down and then eventually come back up. But so we had a setup in the morning. We just cancel right now because news will be coming up and also it's too far away from entry. We don't expect in the next half an hour it will drop. It will pump 100 pips just to give us an entry. So we're gonna wait. So now is the waiting period. We have our zones marked out already. And we're gonna wait for news at least and then we'll see what we can do after the news comes out. Now guys, if you are new here, don't forget to subscribe, drop a like. Also, if you got any questions, you can drop it down in the comments and can help you out here. You don't know about anything. Alright guys, I was discussing with Sharos about yesterday's trades, figuring out a few things. You know, you gotta learn from your losses. You gotta figure out what went wrong. And honestly, we had 3 trades yesterday, all 3 were losses. And basically, with the trades, what happens is the first 2 trades we had in the London session, there's, there's nothing we could have changed honestly with those trades. Those were decent setups to take, but sometimes obviously the trade doesn't work right. Even though your setup is there, it doesn't have to work. But the last trade we took during the stream, I think that one had some chances of, you know, possibility to improve on, like going forward. I can go through on what happened basically on that particular trade. Let me find out where it was. It was on this 15 candle. So the trade was किसके साथ में थी? ये थी ना 5 के हिसाब से. Hmm. Hmm. I believe that was a trade. Let me just check quickly. Sorry, I'm put the area. So this was a trade, and what happened was our first TP was here basically, just a little bit below. We didn't quite hit it, but it was very close to get hit. But technically, if you were to reject from here, you let's just go break even. But this was the trade here, right? There you go. So what happened was we came up multiple times, did not get activated, but we got the rejection we wanted. This was our TP1 and we basically hit it, right? We missed the TP1 by like 1 or 2 pip. You should have manually gotten out here at some point. So the trade itself worked out to TP1 at least, and that's the main goal, right? You want to hit your TP1 and then you go break even, and then doesn't matter what the market does. Like main part of your trade is done. So the trade itself worked out, but it came back up, and while this was doing all this bottom wick you see, and this massive rejection up, what this candle was doing was the making bottom wick for the next 15 candle that just opened up. So this is the first 5 of the 15. So it made a bottom wick for the 15, for the new 15, and then it wanted to push up. This is the next 5, and this is the last 5 of the 15. So these 3 candles were 15 minutes, one 15-minute candle. So even the rejection worked out and made the TP1. We came back up and we just stepped. I think it was right here. On my broker at least, it was very close to get hit. Somewhere like this. I remember this third one went way up higher though, so it has to be lower. Like somewhere here. We just missed the entry by 1 or 2 pip. Once again, and then it just pushed down. Now while this was happening, so what you can do is, to improve on this, what you could have done is, once it hit TP1 area, we should have definitely re-evaluated the trade. So we should have gone to the higher time frame or something, like how we do our analysis, you know, confluence checking. We should have done all those things again, just to make sure, okay, is this a valid trade? Because we can still tap again and then push down again. Like we've seen that multiple times. Even though it already did the rejection, it can still come up, reject, and this time it can go further down. You know, we've seen that happen as well. So what we could have done is, because we knew what well, I mean, we weren't looking, but we should have looked at it. But if you look at the 4 hour, what it done all throughout this time was a steep bottom wick. This is all liquidity grab right here. So the 4 hour grabbed all this liquidity, pushed up, and this was the entry right here, right? So, but with 4 hour pushing up like this, you can definitely expect once it breaks its highs, maybe it was somewhere here at the highs, it will just push up, or at least try to push up, and maybe give a bit of a small rejection, and then but eventually keep going up. So So next time we're gonna be careful about that and see once you hit our TP, our first TP target, whatever the target is, we will uh, just analyze everything, or maybe just cancel the trade altogether then. So, but from the first two trades in the morning, nothing different we'll have done. Same setup, we will have taken it again. Even this setup, we will take it again. It just you want to be more careful. You always want to look at other time frames what they're doing, because on the 5 minute, the smaller time frame, you may see this as a wick fill to come down. On the high time frame, this may just be the bottom wick, and it will not regard for the 5 minute. It will just do what it wants. But anyway, we got news in about 12 minutes. Been a bit of a downward trend, but a bit of a messy one as well, a bit rangy. With the way we've been moving last few days, honestly, I'm thinking this is the low. It will start going up from here slowly. Just how it's been moving. You pick up a direction for a few hours, then you pick one direction, then you take another one. And chat, if you are new here, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe to the channel. It'd be very appreciated. Come on, there's 12 of you watching, only 3 likes. That's not good. Come on, everyone, tap the like button right now. You know how we were saying yesterday, we get 10 likes, the trade will work. The trade worked before that we got the 10 like. Once we got the 10 like, and then we got activated, it didn't want to go in the way we wanted. So if you want to avoid that today, hit those likes, hit the like button. Come on everyone, tap the like button. So if you got any questions, let me know. Drop in your comments. Anything you wanna know. But other than that, nothing much to say. We're gonna wait 10 minutes and see what the news does. Yeah. Yeah, let's see. Let's see how far we push. There is a chance we reject off this as well. When the news comes, we can tap and push down if it wants to go down. Go to 30 time frame. go on, shadows.
Hello.
Hello.
So,
Go on, explain what you're trying to say.
it's actually a parallel line. If you can clearly see that market is moving in a parallel, or what you say, parallel channel, or whatever the names are of it. It's just moving in a trend line on a downside move. What we can expect from market right now is to react something like this on news and then come down. Reasons for this area to be strong rather than an upside. Reasons are that 15 minute has changed its character. And as you can clearly see that it's a large bullish candle before a bearish move. And we are expecting a market has to retrace it. So it should respect this area and then come down. But what obviously there are two sides of the picture. Other side is market can come to the support area. It's a major support area. So we can expect market to come something like this, create something like this, and then if market break it in a smaller time frame, then you can look for buys because this is a major support area. What we are expecting, if market has to come down, then maybe I'm expecting one news to come up and fill this supply area, and after the market should go down. This is a major area which I'm also expecting, but it's quite big. As you can see, that this is a major area which I'm expecting the market come down and expected this area. So yeah, but right now if you can clearly see that news is around the corner, that's why the trades are cancelled. And it was given around here. The trade was on a 5 minute, and I was expecting London to move down. So that's why, because the London is moving in a downside direction, so I was expecting the market to test the 5 minute order block, and then we can clearly see a downside move. But market never respected it. It comes near it, as you can see. 294, it was the nearest zone from where market came, but never comes to 295.3, 295.4. So yeah, 10 pips or 7 pips was the minimum thing. But right now we are expecting something like that. If we need a trade today, so we need a trade like that. It will be a very good trade, but nobody knows what happened on the news. So we will find after the news, and hopefully we will get one trade which will cover all the three lows, which will we will see how market reacts. Just wait for news and be patient. You can ask any query about any. There's also GJ. Okay, I just opened the GJ. I'm just giving a quick analysis about GJ. So GJ, just give me 15-minute time frame on the GJ. Okay, so as you can clearly see that GJ has reacted a very good way. So what we have missed in the morning was the major demand area right over here. It was the major demand area which we missed, and market obviously tapped it. It still didn't hit the stop loss because stop loss was quite below it at around 1920. Give me a sec.
Yeah,
Mute it.
yeah, sure. Oh, he's getting a call. Right, chat. With the news, what you're gonna do is just wait. If we start going up, we'll try to sell here then. But it's gonna happen at least minimum 2 minutes after news, and that's the minimum. Ideally, you wanna wait for 5 minutes or 15 closure. So if we don't get the straight spike straight away, that'll be good. If we go a bit slowly, that means market has a bit stability, so it can actually react. If it just goes quick, there's always a chance with news that because it's going quick, that means it's volume, and what that will do is hunt our SL right here, right? It will just come up. It can come up all the way and grab all this motors here. It can make a top wick just like this, and then start coming down and rejecting, right? To start pushing down. But at least with news, usually you get spike in one direction for the most part, especially it's only unemployment claims, so it doesn't We'll see how the market opens and closes, how the candle will open and close, and then the next candle opens up. But it's only 3 minutes left. But let's wait for GJ quickly. You can do GJ as well. Yeah, go on.
I'm sorry, I was on a call. So as you can clearly see there, this is the major demand area from where we were expecting some reaction. Obviously, we were not expecting those. I believe this month I'm not trading pretty much on GJ. I'm not looking after the GJ because gold is enough. And reasons are the way GJ is creating the VIX. I'm expecting market to just came in the range so that we can start again trading for it. Right now, these are some major areas, but obviously, as you can see, that this is also the major demand zone. If you see, this was again major demand zone. Market respected it and again goes upside. So demand and supply obviously works, but we are not trading it right now. What I'm expecting, just a trade. I'm not exactly going to take a trade, but just for my what you can the playbook and my setup. I'm just practicing it, not officially taking it, but this is something where I'm expecting market to again reduce. The reasons, if we go on a 1 hour, you can clearly see that the trend line has been broken. If you open the 1 hour picture, 1 hour time frame, so trend line, there's a trend line going on. So as you can see that the trend line has been broken. Okay, clearly indicating that market is now coming to the downside. And now from where we can get the entry for the bottom, because obviously it has to see all the liquidity. So this is the major area from where I'm expecting market to come up, tap this area, and after that we can see a clear bearish momentum. Until unless there's some news going on of JPP or what do you think, Japan currency, JPY. Because right now in Japan there's some issues going on, I believe. That's why the currency was so much fluctuating. And right now, obviously in what do you say, in UK, there is also some news going on around immigration or sector. So that will also impact the currency. So I believe that will affect the currency. So we can expect JPY to come down, JBP, JPY to come down because last night there was some bill passed around the immigration. So I believe that will affect the pound pretty much. That's why it's just dumping. The reason the market is jumping. So I'm expecting market to favoring the JPY, and we can see a downside now. So around 30-second news is around the corner. Share will look after it.
Yeah, move 100 pips in the Asian session today. A big move. So news just. Oh, it's not here. I thought it just moved on the news. Alright, we come back to GJ. We'll have a look. Yeah, so we're gonna just sample size this position. Will it get activated or no? We don't know. Sometimes news can affect GJ as well. Alright, so we got a bullish move up. So we wanted to stabilize a bit before we keep going. Let's have a look on what the news, what the data is showing. So far, I just made a topic right to here. So not much has been done yet. Let's look at the hourly. 15 is very messy here. Go to hourly. 30. Yeah, 30 also messy. This is what we call barcode strategy. Price is barcoding here. We flipping. So if you start coming down, this may just be the topic now. But we reflip back up. Let's just wait. That's why you wanna wait. Give it 5 minutes at least. So the data is worse than expected, but better than previous one. If data is worse, that's why you got the push up, and then you got worse news. Other news were worse as well. So even though it's black, but you know it's very close to that forecast, but it's still worse. They were expecting slower is better for USD because it is unemployment claims. So with 219 you got 222, so you got higher unemployment claims than what they were expecting. So that justifies the initial spike. So now we have made a bottom wick as well on the same minute candle. think it's stable enough. Yeah, let's just see where the trade takes us. If we do come near the 92 zone, we will try a sell, I think. Why is it showing me 2000? It's 26. But chat, if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and drop a like. It'd be very much appreciated. There's like 10 of you watching, but we only have what? How many likes we got? We only got 6 likes. So everyone drop those likes in. Yeah, that woman is playing with us. We've got another 1 minute, 1 minute left for the 5 minute to close out here. With the way we closing, you know, technically you expect next 5 to make a bottom wick and then fill this range up. Unless you end up closing bearish before that. Alright, gold hasn't moved much in there. Let's see what GJ has been doing. So GJ did the same kind of spike but with the steeper bottom wick. It's almost like GJ moved more than gold. 34 pips. I'm sure gold moved more though. Yeah, 46 pips. Still a decent move on GJ. You see how it's affecting GJ. In this USD news, it can still affect GJ. Not always, but it does usually affect. So you will expect, I mean, if once we get a breakout of here, once we break all these, we can expect to come up. And then we'll see if the trade plays out or not. So how did the 5 end up closing? Yeah, if this 5 flips, it should be heading up. It's very close to flip. Alright, looks like I don't know what the 5 was doing there, but this 5 just dumped. Yes, let's see if we continue now. We're gonna look for a potential sell from here, but if we start coming down, it will likely not happen till later in the day, if it does. But this is, I believe it's the bottom, right? Yeah, this is the daily pushing down right now, making newer lower lows. So it's looking good on the day if we do close bearish. Actually, I would like it to push down further down, honestly. Would be nice if we taking this 50-minute right here trade and be part of the push down. Yeah, but chat, drop the likes. There's 12 of you watching. We only have 6 likes. Everyone spam the like button. If you're new here, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe. It will be very much appreciated. Also, you got free Telegram group. You can join up. Link is in the description and in the chat. It's a pinned comment. All our trades will be shown there. So while we wait, I don't think I updated my journals. Yeah, unfortunately, yesterday we lost our streak. We were on a 9-win streak on live, and yesterday did not make it to 10th. But this is a trade which could have avoided taking. But I should update the records. So month of May, we got 4 trades in, 3 wins, 1 loss. That gives us 75% win rate now. One trade took 25% off trade. Alright, that's the streaming channel. Signal is updated, yeah. Oh wait, I missed this though. 29, 1 and 13. So lifetime on the stream record is running at 1100 pips, not bad. Got 69.05%. That's done. 64, 5 and 35. 60. Okay, I think that is all. This one is also filled up, I believe. Except yesterday's last trade was a SO trade. We never hit TP1 or TP2, so we just SO. That's all updated. Right, so we got a orange folder in half an hour. I don't think we'll do anything to the market much. Gold is still trying to move down, it's struggling. Came down here now, so it's struggling. Base trying to decide if we want to keep going or not. But this new 5 opened up. No bottom wick on the previous 5. The indicator says no range. So there's a chance this 5 can close bullish, and 15 may close doji or weak, bullish or bearish. But that will not affect anything for us. But we're still far away from any possible trade. Once it does break its highs, we got a 50 pip to go up. Let's see what GJ is doing. Alright, GJ pushed up big. So GJ moved way more than Gold did, and all in one direction as well.
Wanna trade it?
So let's see what happens here. No, he can't ask me.
I'm best friend now.
Let's see, try this works out. This is a potential setup. We're not gonna take it. We're just emphasizing this one. We have not traded GJ for 4 weeks, I believe now. We want to trade it. It just hasn't been printing nicely because we just been on a massive bullish run up, and it has been missing our entries pretty much. Some of the trades are not really working out. It's just going without us. So just like this can come down without entering us, you know. So that's why no GJ trades so far. Yeah, we're keeping an eye out, and potential GJ setups will be coming up soon. You can see how we did reject on the 5. No bottom wick means there's no range, so there's always a chance that it can reject. Doesn't always does it, but most of the time it does. Why are people are dropping
आज
legs in?
movement है नहीं मार्केट में मार्केट आज मूड में नहीं
क्या वो?
आज मूवमेंट नहीं है मार्केट का मूड ही नहीं है ट्रेड देने का
Guess we'll see.
बोल मैं लाइव तो नहीं हूँ ना
Oh,
इंशाल्लाह we need 10 likes 10 likes do 10 likes
I don't know. There's 12
just
people
write
watching.
just write
So
the
drop them likes in. Come on, guys. But anyone got any questions, you know, let us know in the comments. Happy to help. You don't just want to watch to catch the trades live, you know, you want to watch to learn. Alright, so gold has closed and closed doji, just like I was expecting it to. But that will do nothing for us. We're just still in the range. So we're gonna let gold do its thing and come back to it once we get closer. I'm looking on a separate screen, so I will see if it comes near the entry area. Don't worry. But let's look at GJ. Let's see if it works out live. So this has TP1 and this will TP2 right here. Not a bad trade, you know, what are you putting? 9 pips of SL to gain 35 pips. So it's a very decent trade. 35 pips on the first TP, second will be 75, and full is at 150, 140 to 19, so 143. Gold is coming, it's making its way up right now. We have a small bottom wick, but till 15 doesn't close, we don't know. It could just be a top wick for us to keep going down, or it just wants to do what it's been doing, which is parkour. wants to stay here. Look at the 1 hour. You can see all this massive wicks, small bodies. Yeah, I'm thinking if once the 4 hour closes, it can definitely bring in volume. Come down. How many times we tapped here to come down after it closed bearish? So we want to close bearish, right below this. Close bearish, don't push it up. Yeah, we close bearish like this. Came up to grab order here. So that will be one topic. No topic here. We came up to here. Yeah. And then for the most part, we came down to here minimum. This will be our topic area at least. And this one and this one. These two are same. And this is the highest topic. So let's come down here. Oh, we can't have this one. We can't have this one either. This is this one, right? Yeah, it looks about right. So even the next 4 hour opens up, even if you close bearish, which is good, we can come up and tap our entry to still come down on the 4. So I like this. And TP1 should likely be around 2380. No, not TP1, sorry, the full TP area. Or at least a second or third TP. But we can come back to that. So GJ got activated there. Well guys, if you're new here, drop a like and don't forget to subscribe. This will be very much appreciated. Also, we do have a free Discord server and free Telegram channel for all our trades will be posted on the Telegram channel. They're all free. Links are in the description and a pinned comment as well for the Telegram channel. And don't forget to follow our socials as well. We got Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. Just follow up there to get updates. You know, Shadow, there's a chance it comes up to tap the trend line to push down. Take the chance. Comes up to there. depends on when it taps. It may tap in the zone, which you push down. Guys, you took this trade. If someone were to take this trade, I mean, basically once it breaks its lows on the 50, that's your 1 hour trade done there. It's being slow right now. We keep looking at it. Gold also being slow. So nothing happening. We got 6 minutes. We're gonna wait. Let the 4 hour open up, and hopefully there will be volume on the 4. And with NYC coming up as well, we can get some more volume. And we can get a trade done today. But till then, it's all just waiting. We're gonna be waiting around. Alright guys, you got 13 people watching. Drop those likes in. Let's get the like ups above 10. Everyone click on it. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. We do come live every day, every weekday, Monday to Friday, for the New York session. That is 12:30 p.m. BST right now, or GMT during the winter time, when the daylight saving is not running in UK. Nothing to do here. It's not running nicely for us. Alright, something's going on here. So GJ came very close to SL. Not quite tap it, but I'm pretty sure spreads what are taking out likely there. But still running, let it run, but gold is dropping. A little bit of volume came in. Wow, this is rejected. Alright, this 1 hour closure looking good. Looking good in the sense you may not get a trade, but it's looking good to keep coming down. We may not get the sell from where we want. Because to get this sell, we need a 130 pip move up, and that has to be a top wick only. You want this to be a top wick on the higher time frames. I want it to be a top wick on the 1 hour, but at least on the 4 hour I can make a top wick and come down. But how if the 1 hour ends up closing bullish while it's making a top wick, it can take a while for this trade to work out. But we got 1 minute for the new 4 hour to open up. Yeah, there's no setup in this area here. We're just waiting. Markets and printing near our setups. This is a potential sell area. We can potentially take a sell right here. But we're gonna wait for it to come up first and see how the structure is being printed. Because we wanna be careful because this could easily be the daily, as we already said, can flip at any point. Because we have close above resistance. Wait a second. Was that something? This daily is different. Just saw the daily is different on this on the broker. Let me see on my broker. Yeah, same on my broker as well. Okay, but that's different. So on forex.com, the daily high is different, and on that we are above all time. We've broken out, not on Oenda, and on my broker either. So that changes things. We can still look for sales. Like we still close above this one though, so we're inside these two ranges. So it's still daily can flip, or it could be a fake outback in range to come us down, to bring us down. And you don't have to worry about that one much. It is the higher time frame on the daily. Just looking at 4 hour. I prefer 4 hour did not break the lows or had no bottom wick. But now that we've broken the lows, we want to be a bit careful when taking a sell here because it may not flip on the 4. It may still give us TP1, TP2, something like that, but it may not keep going down. But we'll see when it actually comes up. Right now still bearish. There isn't much of a bullish structure being printed here. At least we're not ranging. We're starting to get out of this range. Like with the strong 1 hour closure, you can expect next 1 hour to drive down as well, right? Let's see where we closed though. This with the closure. Looking at data. Where will I put a resistance? It's pretty rangy area. I like this area. Could be a support area here. But you got one in this zone here as well. You see this entire zone. It's pretty much on it, so it's hard to say where it can go. Yeah, this week we've been getting trades late in the session, so it's gonna be one of those days again. Just wait. Be patient, let the setup come to us. Alright, chat. I'll be back in a few minutes. Alright, BRB.
These are any setup कुछ दिख रहा है?
Alright, I'm back. So yeah, gold did nothing. So the last folder of the day, that is orange or red, has came out. Lower numbers. I guess that explains the spike up. Right now it's trying to keep going down. They're pretty much bearish. No other structure being formed on the higher time frame. The 1 and the 4 are just trying to drive down. And there's not much that can be done. This wick area was a rejection area, which we have tapped, so on the 4-hour that is, sorry though. So there's always a chance for I can flip. Or maybe we just have a range here for the rest of the day, and then the next 4-hour comes up. May come down a bit for bottoming and start rejecting as well. But let's see how this 4-hour will react. But at this point, the sells would be very hard to take from the area we had, because this is all liquidity being grabbed already. See how many wicks we got here? These are all rejection wicks. And once we have rejected, we have hit those areas. And these areas minimum, right? And obviously twice we actually went all-time highs. So sells will likely not happen now. Just like how what happened yesterday, right? With the 4-hour grabbing on liquidity to come up, but we took the sell and it didn't go in our way. You know, initially did, but we were not in it. And when we actually did get enter, it was too late because the move that we were after basically already happened. So there's a chance it will be a no trade day. People will be falling asleep here. But for the most part, 5 is still ranging. It's coming down slowly but ranging. The only clean trades are based off 4 or 1 hour. The lower time frames are not clean enough to be taking trade based off it. But yeah, I'm gonna be here for another half an hour. This is NYC open now. This is NYC candle. Let's see what this NYC half an hour candle does once the 30 closes. With the way we close, by the way, Doji, you would expect to wick fill honestly, which is basically doing it now. But we don't have a top wick, so it can always flip back up and maybe start going up. But wick fill, I would say, is pretty much done here. It doesn't always have to fill all the way to the bottom, but this is like good enough fill, especially because if you go to lower time frame, you may see some resistance down here or support. So that's the wick fill done. So it can reject, or it may not do that at all and never make the top wick and keep going down, which means that 1 hour wants to keep going down and the 4 wants to keep going down, and definitely no sells at that point. But maybe buys may be possible, but this area is too wide to take a buy from. How many pips there? It's 100 pips, right? So maybe we wait for this lower zone and take a smaller trade likely, because it's unlikely full TP will get hit if you take a buy. But I do think the direction is set for the day, which is bearish. It wants to keep going down. So I'm pretty sure direction is set. There will be a bit of retracement, just like how we have retrace here like this. And right now we haven't really retraced. So maybe we'll push down further and then retrace. Keep going down. So maybe if we drop on the 5 and we see a sell area on the retracement, that might be possible. But we need a push down right now. You need a big push now so it can make the zone for sell. Because all the sells or buy, the zones are based off induced movement when the market moves in one direction quickly, or at least in the same direction for a while. But I'm gonna be here for the next 30 anyway. If there's no potential for a trade, we're gonna call it. And if a trade comes around later in the evening, it will be posted in the Telegram channel. It is free, guys. You can join now. We got free Telegram channel, links in the description and in the chat. Also, we got free Discord server that you can join. If you got any questions, you can, or if you're not on stream, you can come up there and ask questions there. And we got community there as well. They can answer the questions for you, and you can discuss between each other as well. Just have a chat. Well, obviously, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe to the channel. Drop a like to this video. That would be very much appreciated. Alright, so we have broken the lows. Doesn't look like we're gonna make a topic. Can still do it. We got 24 minutes for it to do it. But feel like it may not make it. Now, how's the week been? Let's see what the week candle's been doing so far. Nice, so weekly hit this resistance area and has reacted from it to start coming down. So we got one more day left tomorrow. Let's see if we end up closing bearish on the week. If we do close bearish, you can expect next week to be bearish as well, coming down. But as long as you're closing bullish, like maybe you close weak bullish, or there's a chance you can close like doji, you still expect it to be stay bullish and definitely do a wick fill anyway. It has to wick fill up before it rejects. But if we close bearish now, we don't need a wick fill up. Then we need a wick fill down to reject to go up. So the weekly is decent. We'll know what happens tomorrow. As long as we close bearish today and tomorrow we move heavily for the weekly to turn weekly into bearish. I mean, it doesn't need that heavy. It's only 150 pips, so we can still do it. A good push down here. So I'm moving down. I'm gonna look at this area. This is a very big area. I'm gonna look for potential setup in a bit. Trying to figure out because 100 pip sell obviously can't have that. Let's see. I got potential buy area here. Problem is the stops are too wide, so that's why dropping down to a 5 to find a trade. And problem with 5 is that this is the only bearish candle in here, so we're gonna base it off that. Problem is with that one still is the higher time frame when I see where the rejection wicks are. So we're on the 4-hour basically. These are where the rejection has happened before on the wicks. And the idea of the trade is that 4-hour comes down to these areas and reject. But I don't think we have much of a topic. Of course some. But it doesn't really matter. The point is when we tapped here, we rejected, pull back a bit, you know, decent enough. We tapped on the, this is the entry, the top line is the entry, bottom line is where the other taps are. So you can see we tapped here and pulled back up, and when you tap here twice, we pull back up. Same thing on the bottom, we tap on the bottom line, we pull down. You know, we tap this top line, we pull down. So these, both of these zones, both of these lines are very good areas. Now problem with taking a trade is if you enter right here where we want to enter, so like this, and we keep our stop losses right below the zone, you can see the white line is below, right? And doesn't necessarily has to hit the top line and push up. It may come down, tap this to pull back, or it may come down and keep going down to tap this to and pull back, which will hit our stop loss basically. So area is a bit weird here to take a buy from, which is why you're trying to wait, get more confluence in the trade, looking at what the historically what the data has done. To figure out is it worth taking this trade. There is a chance it will play out, but I think more than usual trades, there's a higher chance that it can hit SL as well. Now the ideal case would be to take a trade on bottom of the range, or unless the stops are wide enough, right? So in this case, if you use a full zone as your stop, so you enter here to not miss the trade because you can tap here and reject. Stops are sitting below right here. It stops will be sitting here then, and you're looking at about, I feel something changed. I'm getting one extra like significant figure. Anyway, you're looking at 127 pip of SL, right? You can't take that. And in terms of TP, you're probably looking at, you wanna go on the 4 for that. So 4-hour TP has usually gone. Am I losing something here? Yeah, we tapped here, we pushed up there, tapped here, pushed up there, yeah, about here. So thinking about that, so you may be able to get the first partial there to make it a 1-1 hour trade, right? But holding 120 pips, 130 pips is a lot. So the RR is not gonna be good trying to use the whole range. But that would be the safest play. Now the other position will be taking on the 50% area. That will reduce your stop loss, but still too wide. And we're not keeping stops here. You can keep stops here, but you know, because there's a wick here, and price may likely try to liquidate the wick. So you want to keep it below and a little bit lower actually, to allow the next candle to come to it, grab the order from here to push up. So you want to include your spreads and area for it to grab the liquidity. So once again, this is even on 50% gonna be hard. Now if you draw on the 5 and instead of taking the zone that makes sense here, which is the stop zone here, if you were to base off the bottom zone, you'll be looking at something like this, and you can use this bottom zone as an entry then. once again, it's the same as 50%, right? So same entry. So this is the problem we're in right now. Trying to figure out how can you take the trade. There's another way of taking the trade is to wait for entering the zone and then rejecting. Then you take the rejection up. But we personally do not have enough sample sizing and testing with that type of entering, that type of setup and then entry of the setup. So probably won't be able to call that one out. But let's see if the price even moves there. We got 5 minutes for this study to close. NYC a candle, and as I said, we're probably gonna call it off after this. So looks like it's gonna be a no trade day, guys. We're not gonna try taking a buy off the zone. If anything, it will happen on the bottom zone, right here. But even then, I've not gone through and figuring out if this is a decent zone. But good move so far down. It's just, only high time frame is being clean. It's pushing down. 30 has no top wick, but that is not really a problem because last candle closed doji, so you don't necessarily need a top wick because doji is just this candle continuing what this candle was supposed to do. But I'm gonna call it here. That is gonna be all. No trade today. If this comes down, it's not gonna happen for the next hour. I've got things to do, so I'm gonna call it off here. We'll be back tomorrow. It'll be the last day of the week. Only 3 days, 3 trades so far this week. All 3 were losses, unfortunately, all on the same day as well. So that's a new record for us. We never had a three losses in a row on the same day. We had 3 yesterday, but that is fine. Records will be broken here. And hopefully you can start on a new win streak on the live. But before I go, chat, if you have not liked the video yet, don't forget to drop a like, and if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe as well. But that'll be all, and I'll be back tomorrow then. Bye.